Hi everyone, Darren Hunter here, and today we're going to deal with a script that's going to help you when an owner says, but the other agent will get me a higher rent. Now, for this to work, firstly, you need to know your stuff, all right? You need to know what the property will certainly rent for, what's the maximum you can get, and then knowing for sure that that other agent is overpricing. Don't get caught on that the other agent knows more about the market than you, okay? Because this script is not going to work for you. Now, firstly, understand some basic mathematics here that for every week a property is vacant, it's 2% of the annual rent, what it's going to cost the owner every year. Now, just like your management fee of 5, 6, 7, 8%, that's what it's going to cost the owner over a year of the rent. So for every week that it's vacant, it's going to cost the owner 2%. How do we know that? In a year, there's approximately 52 weeks. I should say there's 52 weeks in a year, approximately 50. So 2% times by 50 is 100%. So a lot of property managers don't understand the math that it's 2% for every week. And of course, a lot of owners don't. So you're actually revealing something to an owner here about how much every 7 days it's vacant is actually going to cost them. So with that in mind, let's just go to the PM Fee Script Secrets book. Now, if you haven't got the book is free. We've paid for the printing. All you've got to do is pay for the shipping. Just go to igtcentral.com. That's for all our books and our podcasts, or for the book direct, stopdiscountingfees.com. Again, just pay for shipping. Now, let's just turn to page 118 in the book, and we'll touch on the next script. So this is script number 32, all right, 2% cost of vacancy. And we're also going to get into script number 33 as well and touch on that. Okay, so the owner says, but the other agent will get me a better rent or a higher rent. Well, Mr. Smith, sometimes another agent will tell you a higher rent figure than what is fair market or what we know we can get for your property to impress you for the sole purpose of getting your business. And after they sign you up and place the property on the market at that rate, they proceed to work you down to a low rent afterwards. Once they've got you anchored, they know they've got time to work you down. And they do this knowing that it feels all too hard for you to change agents at that time. A bit sneaky, isn't it? But that's their plan all along. And it's a common sign-up tactic, particularly used in real estate sales circles as well. But consider this, for every week your property is vacant, it'll cost you about 2% of your annual income. And if it's vacant for 5 weeks, well, that's 10% of your annual rental income. And that's more than our yearly management fee. Did you know that? So part of managing your property with integrity means doing adequate research to price your property correctly so that we attract a good tenant quickly, not just plucking a figure from the air to impress you to get you sign up now. Okay, let's just touch on the next script, 33, which is don't become a bad tenant magnet, because it's really clear if a property is overpriced, good tenants are not going to want to apply for it. They know what a property is priced for. It's very easy to see that on one of the property marketing portals, but they could be inadvertently attracting bad tenants. So Mr. Smith, the other agent, is quoting what we believe is an above market rent. And our concern for you is that these days tenants are really savvy on what is fair market rent. So they have access to online rental marketing portals that allows them to become educated on what is fair market rent within minutes. So if a good tenant deems your property too expensive, they just won't apply or take any interest. And that only leaves bad tenants showing interest, telling you that they'll pay just about anything. And this is a sign of desperation. It just goes on, and we don't want you to become, or your property to become, a bad tenant magnet. All right, so some good scripts there to help you, particularly with that one. You will get it from time to time thrown at you, part of your collection or your kit to know how to answer any fee objection that comes your way. Take care.